The title for Super Dragon Ball Heroes Episode 43, aka Episode 3 of the Ultra God mission, has been released. In this video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at that title, try to see what we can figure out what's going to happen in the next episode, as well as take a look at the translations on what actually happened and what was said in Episode 42. So let's get into all of this right after this intro. Okay, so the title for episode 43 is called A Fierce Battle That Transcends Across Space-Time, The Threat of the Warriors in Black. Okay, so right off rip, that don't really tell us nothing. What I do get from this title is that, of course, the Warriors in Black is going to be right on the same level as our heroes. From episode 2, we can already see the hooded warrior with no arm, whom we to believe that is future Gohan, is already on Super Saiyan God Trunks level, or even beyond it. Now, at the very beginning of this episode, we found out that this round only had 7 minutes left. Now, what's super interesting is the fact that Jiren vs. Broly was still going on. In the manga, which we haven't got the new manga chapter for this episode yet, it should come out in the next couple of weeks. But what's interesting about that is, in the manga, they said Broly wasn't in the lobby or in the main hall. Because you know at the beginning they showed everybody standing on these platforms. Well, we didn't see Dragon Ball Z Broly. Judging by how wild that Broly is, maybe she had a special place to put him until she was ready for the first round to start. Now, shifting past the Super Saiyan 3 Raditz vs. Evil Saiyan Turles fight, and the reason why I'm skipping over that is because, hey, there was no dialogue to translate. They didn't say anything. Judging by the smiles they gave to each other, they know exactly who they are. So I'm guessing they just really enjoying the fight. Getting right over to both Gokus, Capsule version of Goku and Xeno Goku. They are talking, pretty much saying that the warm-up's over, but Xeno Goku says, hey, you know I got some things I need to take care of. I didn't just come here to fight, but even I want to go ahead and properly finish this fight with you. Showing us how serious Xeno Goku is, but he still has that Goku-like tendency in him to finish a fight, or really to enjoy a fight. So, prospectively, they go ahead and transfer into their not highest forms, but their main form, Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan Blue. It then shift over to Yamcha, and just like I expected, it was pretty obvious just seeing it without translations that, you know, Yamcha is running away from all of his fights. You know, he's not strong enough to fight against no Mega Frieza, just about anybody. At that point, he tries to run to another bush, and he accidentally runs in or bumps into a time bird, knocking it clean out. Goku being interrupted in his fight, being transferred back to the platform, he questions it, but just realized that that's how the game works. Somebody captured a time bird. And then right as he said that, the other warriors came in, and I mean the Xeno warriors. And it proves that Xeno Trunks was the one that actually captured a time bird for his crew. Capsule Corp version of Goku seeing this tells the other Goku, hey, let's finish our battle another time, another day. That's when Heart's team go ahead and show up. Now, what's interesting is that Piccolo said there's only 3 time fairies, so that means the other team's lost. But I didn't see a time bird with Cumber and Hearts. Maybe they had it, they just didn't show it. I thought that maybe they beat everybody else, excluding Goku as well as Xeno Goku's group. But that's when the Warriors in Black appear on a totally different platform, and somebody who looks very familiar says the losing teams disappear. To which Piccolo questions, to which this Warrior in Black says the means of their very existence in that universe have been erased from space-time. Meaning not just the universe is destroyed, but their timeline is destroyed across any time has been erased. But that's when Gohan says that this is all for Lady Eos. And of course we know who this is. We know that this is the former Supreme Kai of Time. And at this point he tries to go ahead and start round 2, but Trunks hearing this has an instant problem with it. Proceeds to power up into Super Saiyan God. And the reason why is because he is Xeno Trunks. He is a time patroller. His job is to protect time and make sure everything is going the way it's supposed to. So while charging up a blast, he is saying, where is Eos? I will make her return the Scroll of Eternity. The purple scrolls that we've seen in both Xenoverse 1 and 2, as well as at the end of episode 1 of the Ultra God mission. blocking that blast with ease. That hooded warrior says, impatient as always. In other words, stating that he knows Trunks. Now he invites Trunks to come at him, but he's the one who actually makes the first move. Goku and Piccolo realize that this guy is pretty strong. It says what a tremendous key, but at the same time, that's not it. Piccolo goes on to say that, oh, you realize it too, Goku. Yeah, those moves, they look familiar. It looks like, but the narration cuts off. Now, as the fight continue on, Gohan, who we believe to be Gohan, is Gohan. It's future Gohan. He has no arm. He's fighting with one arm anyway. States, what an interesting power you got there, Trunks. But that's when Trunks realizes who he's actually fighting. Gohan takes that opportunity to punch him straight in the gut, continuing the fight and not letting him get a word out. Now, after being kicked down into a platform, breaking it, this is when Trunks go ahead and tries to end this warrior in black, or in this other words, end future Gohan. He knows that this guy is evil, something's not right. I think if they had a little bit more time, they could have juiced this story out and made Trunks, try to find a way to redeem this future Gohan. But we all know this is Super Dragon Ball Heroes. They are just there to promote the next cars that's in the arcade game. Good storylines, poor execution. That's when their final attacks get freezed. IOs have made their way onto the battlefield. She tells both future Gohan and Trunks that they have amazing power, but they off-field brawl must end for now. That's when she introduces herself properly and says that she is Ios, the selector of space-time. In other words, saying that I'm going to dictate which space-time gets to live and which ones get to disappear. And that's it for episode 42. The translations have already came out, of course. You can watch that on Dragon Ball Hype's channel if you have not seen it translated yet. Episode 43. Most likely we're going to see the continuance of the Warriors in Black fight against our heroes. Remember, in the opening, we have a Super Saiyan 4 Xano Goku versus a Namekian green hooded warrior. We also still have the fight between Bardock, who is the hooded warrior, versus Capsule Corp version of Goku in Super Saiyan Blue. So we still have those things to look forward to. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you liking this hero storyline? Do you want it to continue? What do you think should happen next or will happen next? Let me know your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. That way you can be reminded every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one.